The second thing is the matter of falling down a good or a bad thing? The falling down that is mentioned in the verse. So the command of falling down came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because Iblis seduced Adam alayhi salam. And that happened in the kingdom of heaven. But the presence of Adam there is different from our presence on this earth. But it is like somehow similar to the presence of angels on earth. Now, because the command of falling down came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then it was a good thing. It was absolutely a good thing, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is absolutely good, and absolutely nothing bad comes out from him subhanahu wa ta'ala. So how can we say that it is good when it was a falling down? Like falling down, there is meaning in falling down, which we indicate is not a good thing. But when you go back to the indication of the verse, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who commanded that, then it is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always do good for us. So to understand this, we have to come across some verses from the Holy Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, which means Allah tasks not a soul beyond its scope, for it is only that which it has gained, and against it only that which it has acquired. So the verse implies to gaining and acquiring, and the difference between them is clear, as gaining is everything that results from the effect of an action, even if it did not even happen, whereas on the other hand, acquiring results from the occurrence of the action. Now this takes a bit to understand. So to make it clearer for us, we have to take a second look to the same verse. The verse implies that a divine commandment in worshipping and working in Allah's presence is for the nafs. The divine commandment is for the nafs, the spirit. It's not for the body, which all of us think that is the one doing the action or the job. In fact, the body does the action as a result to what the nafs wants, or to the intention of the nafs. So basically, the action of the body is a result of the nafs decision to do that action, which means the nafs is the stimulator, or it is, let's say, the mover of the body, and it's the origin to the body's action. So let's have a question here. How does the nafs moves the body? Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the realities which are the nafs, and He made it eternal, and He deposited great abilities, as the reality of each person in this dunya stays eternal even after his death, even if the body was perished by death. Their reality is eternal. And these realities went through the first test in the thy world. And we are now in the second test. We said there is a first test, which is in the thy world, and there is another one in this material world. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to deposit massive energies into these realities. And so it has the ability to say kun fayakun. The nafs has the ability to say kun fayakun. It means be so and it will be, by the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when Allah knew that all of these spirits with massive energies will claim to be a divine, except those who Allah had mercy on them, because the nafs is weak in front of the cunning of this dunya and the fooling of Satan, so it has like massive energy. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He imprisoned the nafs in this body, and He made the body as a container to the nafs and a way for it to know this dunya, as the nafs acknowledges its surroundings of this dunya through the senses that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala deposited in the body, which inquires and distinguishes the things as long as the body is related to the nafs. Or else, as soon as the nafs detaches from the body will not be except clay. It has no sense. As soon as a person dies, The corpse does not have any sense. It does not think, it does not move, it does not do anything. So there is a stimulator, there is a mover to this body, and the mover is the nafs. The nafs is the mover, and it is the one that intends for the body to move, to go from here to there. So the nafs is contained in the body. And the reality of the divine test is a battle, actually. It is a battle between the body and the nafs. And so the biggest achievement in this test is when the nafs gains victory against the body, and so it kills the body. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran,
وَإِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِقَوْمِهِ يَا قَوْمِ إِنَّكُمْ ظَلَمْتُمْ أَنفُسَكُمْ بِاتِّخَاذِكُمُ الْعِجْلَ فَتُوبُوا إِلَى بارئكم فاقتلوا أنفسكم ذلكم خير لكم عند بارئكم فتاب عليكم إنه هو التواب الرحيم.
And when Moses said unto his people, O my people, you have wronged yourselves by your choosing of the calf. So turn in penitence to your Creator and kill yourselves. That will be best for you with your Creator, and He will forgive you. Lo, He is the forgiver, the merciful. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, alam wal mahdina wa sallam taslima. It is not easy to understand this, but subhanallah, when you have a full understanding of what is going around and this big realities and knowledge, you will have like a second look to this word and how the body is nothing, but actually the nafs, the spiritual word, the test is in the realities. It is to neglect the body and think and gain knowledge and move by the realities towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah, there is a continuation to this segment, inshallah, and you will listen more about it with great knowledge also. And the next episode will talk about something really amazing and wonderful, inshallah. So, inshallah, we'll meet you in the next episode if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us life until that day. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And thank you for listening. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow His blessings upon all of you. Fi amanillah wa hafdha.
MashaAllah, sister, that was another amazing segment, and we look forward to you going more in depth, inshallah, and sharing that amazing information that you were talking about. We are very excited to hear from that. Something very important I took from your segment is when you were talking about the nafs, and how that if it is Allah's will, the nafs have the ability to say, be so, and it will be. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, it is something so important for us to remember during this 40-day journey. In the self-purification, self-building program, it talks about the importance of pure monotheism and the unmistaken faith in La ilaha illallah. As Imam Ahmad al-Hasan alayhi salam said in Sermon of Hajj, Ahmad al-Hasan is a weak servant that do not possess save his certitude that there is no power but by Allah, and his certitude that if he faced the mountains with it, he would demolish it. Verily, I know that they possess enormous amount of money that heap upon who worship them without Allah, a mass media, nation and authority that drums and blows for them, and America which they satisfy it, and it satisfies them. Verily, I know they possess a lot in this material world, but I will face them with this certitude, and I will face them with this word, no power but by Allah. Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I was also reminded after listening to this part of Sermon of Hajj, when Abdullah was telling us the other day about a saying from Isa alayhi salam, where he alayhi salam said that if we had a mustard seed of faith, just a mustard seed of faith, we could move the mountains. This tells us that there is a great strength and power in this knowing, that there is no God but Allah, that there is no power but by Allah. And this is the banner that we are wanting to help our Imam alayhi salam raise. We have to continue reminding ourselves of this throughout this journey, that there is not a thing that can misguide us from this path but by Allah's permission, not a thing that can harm us but by Allah's permission, that there is not a thing that can benefit us but by Allah's permission. We have to stay strong in this certitude that no matter where we are, no matter what may happen to us, it is the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we stay strong in this knowing, inshallah, and make sure we do not destroy ourselves with uncertainty and fear of anything else other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah Rabbil Alameen. And inshallah, if you have any questions regarding any of the segments here on the HSR for Al-Yamani, you can contact myself or Sister Labbayk Ahmad on the forum. Go check out the Pal Talk, inshallah, if you are not already a member there, as it has helped so many. And if you need help in finding the room, or you need help in finding the times of the rooms, you can contact us as well on the forum. Remember, for any of you who are wanting to donate and contribute to the new series, The Arrived, you can do so through Western Union. All you have to do is send me a PM and I will forward the details, inshallah. There are many things that I need to do throughout this 40-day journey, as I will be helping Abdullah along with the other brothers here in Egypt with the Arrived series. I need to begin studying Arabic more aggressively, along with the many other studies that need to be done in these times. Inshallah, I'm going to do my best to get at least one show up a week, perhaps two, inshallah, and I pray that we all can continue working on the mini projects from Hashem Studios. The new magazine is almost ready. The Mehdi Times is coming together in a great way, and we can't wait to see its release date soon, inshallah. Mashallah for all the hard work from the brothers and sisters who have put so much into it, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it a successful platform for our Imam alayhi salam. I pray you all have an amazing and fruitful 40-day journey. Please, inshallah, keep the Imam alayhi salam and the Ansar in your prayers, that we may make it through this trial ahead. Until next time, be in the safety and guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, alayma wal madeen wa salam taslima kathira. Fi amanullah.
باسمه نهتف ما نساوم للأبد اليمان رفعنا راية العهد باسمه نهتف ما نساوم للأبد هالرقاب تطير ماكو أي تغيير هالرقاب تطير ماكو أي تغيير المناحر تصرخ أحمد 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 المناحر تصرخ أحمد أحمد أحمد